little doggy came right up my throat. I was told you weren't going to ask me about my little doggy.
Well, we're all about breaking the rules here, and I'm sure you can understand that, right, Bonnie?
Well, you'll have to excuse me. I accidentally swallowed a can of donkey water this morning.
Oh, I hate when that happens. Well, we'll try to,
I'm feeling a little more clear-headed than I'd like to be.
Yeah, well, we'll try and be as straightforward as we can with you, Bonnie. Your publicist tells us that you've got big news for our listeners.
Well, it's mostly that I had this problem with my foot.
What is it about your foot that...
What happened was that a while back I was walking my dog, slopping the hog. I'm sorry. I meant I was slopping the hog, so to speak. You know what I'm talking about.
We may have a connection problem here, but,
And I stepped on a rusty nail.
Jesus, that sounds,
Well, the stuff came out, this purple stuff. Just started gushing out like a faucet.
Have you, gone to the emergency room for this?
Full blast. It was like, it went on for like 3 months.
We can edit this out, I think, hopefully. Right? Bonnie, what's new in the world of, Bonnie Prince Billy?
Well, I'm just trying to get my foot to heal up and the gushing to stop.
We wish you luck with that, but, here on, Q101, we're all about the music, and, so the question is, you do a lot of things. You do movies and live shows and records. You got anything new happening in that area? Is there something you'd like to talk about?
Yeah, I made a record.
Just one?
I wanted to make something to just stop up the hole in my foot.
Oh man, this foot sounds like a real problem. I'm sorry to hear about it.
Well, it's called Singer's Grave. Singer's Grave, a Sea of Tongues.
The foot?
Yeah, that's what my foot's called.
So we've got a foot. Let's see. But there is a record. Is that right?
There should be a record coming out.
Coming out into record stores, right? Not out of the foot, I'm hoping.
September 23rd.
Uh-huh. September 23rd, we're going to have a new Bonnie Prince Billy record. Is that what I'm hearing here?
That's what you're telling me.
Okay, so I really can't believe my ears, folks, because what we're hearing here is, for the first time, nobody's heard about this anywhere, and you're hearing about it now on Q101. So get online and tweet. Bonnie, have you tweeted at all about this? You've done nothing so far? What can you tell us?
That sounds like a threat.
Some people might agree with you, but we're just trying to figure out what the PR has been for this release of yours.
Well, I'm going to write it down on my fist.
Okay.
Then I'm going to run up to your face.
Whoa. Now who's making...
I'm going to let the cat out of the bag.
We got cats and dogs and all sorts of wildlife here, including, folks, Bonnie Prince Billy, who's a little hard to keep on the leash right now, but what I think we're hearing is that you've been very busy and that your fans are going to be very happy. Is that right?
Well, that's a double-edged sword, isn't it?
Some artists might agree with that, Bonnie. Let's try this. How did it feel to finish a new record? What does that do to you?
Well, it felt like when I butter up my fist, and I walk right up to your face, and I make you taste a little taste of my blow.
The butter fist. Well, I mean no harm, Mr. Billy. We're just so excited that you've got a new record, Singer's Grave, a Sea of Tongues, my assistant is telling me. Do you have some assistants there with you, Bonnie?
Hey, I can do something really cool.
Okay, go for it.
You want to hear what a duck sounds like with a broken foot?
If that's what the new record is, then yes, we want to hear that from Bonnie Prince Billy.
It's like track 3.
Track 3. Are you suggesting we make a premiere here?
Yeah, why don't you cue that boy up?
Awesome. If we had the record, we would definitely cue that one up here at Q101, and we're very excited to have Bonnie Prince Billy here. Bonnie, what else are you doing today?
I'm saving all my toenail clip-ins and my hair clip-ins.
Yeah, well, we all do that.
I'm putting them all in a blender and I'm feeding them to some earthworms.
Is there anything else that's big and exciting in the world of Bonnie Prince Billy other than Singer's Grave, A Sea of Tongues, that we should know about at this time?
Well, you should just know that this is music you can spit in your hand to.
Well, music for use. We like that, and so do our listeners. And I guess we wish you the best of luck with this new album.
I don't believe you.
You should definitely take. I'm a big fan, Bonnie. I hope
you speak to me in a much higher register, sir.
A higher register?
Higher than that, please.
You mean like this, maybe?
Higher than that, please.
I aim to please. That's, Bonnie, I'm here to go along with the joke, but there's only so high I can get, and we can cut that. I didn't mean it like that. You're really getting me in trouble with this station.
Well, you should be fired.
Me and Bonnie were just having a joke here. You like to kid around, right?
The only kidding around I like to do is when I slap your hiney in the face with my fist.
Well, I say sincerely from my heart, despite the way that you seem to feel, that it's been a real pleasure here today, and I thank you for sharing this great news of your new album with us.
I don't believe you.
Well, is there something I could do to get your belief?
Why don't you put your hiney right up against that phone?
I'm okay. All right. I'm reaching. It's close. Now, Bonnie, what should I do?
Keep it there for about a month.
A month.
And await further instructions.
And the record is called Singer's Grave, A Sea of Tongues. Is there anything behind this title that you could tell us about?
Yes, but if I told you, it wouldn't be true.
I've been getting that impression throughout this interview. So, Bonnie, will you be touring the world for Singer's Grave, A Sea of Tongues, the new album coming out next month?
Well, my fist is going to be touring your face.
Okay, well, the fans often ascribe to you a certain obscure willfulness, let's say. What about the date of the release? Is there anything significant behind September 23rd for you?
It's coming out the day you die, good sir.
Well, we'll see about that. If I lock myself in my basement for the entire month of September, I think you're going to have a hard time killing me, sir.
Look, I'm giving you a scoop, boy.
Yep, and Q101 is...
Scoop my foot right up the wrong side of your tuchus.
Well...
That's Jewish for slap your hiney, son. With my feet.
So, you heard it here first, folks. Bonnie Prince Billy is gonna...
Is your feet ticklish, man?
Sure.
I'm just yanking your yogurt.
Oh, good. Well, I'm relieved. I was beginning to feel a little threatened there,
Feel bad. I've been screwing around.
So we'll get back to the facts here.
You know what? I'm going to email you a couple of Joe bucks.
Oh,
Check your inbox.
Cool. Is that like Bitcoin?
You should find a tidy little chunk of camel cash.
Ah. Well, I'm glad that you and I can be friends after all of this.
Yeah, as a matter of fact, I'd like to share a recipe with you. It's a recipe for you shutting your trap, boy.
Oh, okay.
1 cup of shut it, 3 tablespoons of I'm gonna kick your face in with my hand, 1 stick of butter, 1 pound of my fist against your face.
If you're just tuning in, we got Bonnie Prince Billy here on Q101, and Bonnie, it's been a real pleasure talking to you. I know that I and the rest of us are looking forward to your new album, Singer's Grave, A Sea of Tongues. Let's talk a little bit more about the record. What was the inspiration like?
Oh, hang on a second. My TV show just started.
I think, Bonnie, that all we're trying to do is figure out what makes you want to write a song.
I'm not sure what you're getting at, but I'll bite.
Okay, so the current events, do you just rip your songs right out of the headlines?
Well, I'm sitting on the tip of America, and it hurts.
Well, what about traveling the world? Can we expect a lot of sort of new global world music from your record?
I'm going to invite everybody to sit on my lap and feel the tip through my thighs.
The tip of America.
If you say so.
Well, I just want what you want, Bonnie.
Big shot.
Okay,
You're the one with all the answers, big shot.
I'm kind of hoping that, we can get a few more good details about the record.
Well, you're just going to have to sing it.
Okay, I'm going to be, just along with the rest of America, I'm going to be really happy to sing your new songs once I've had a chance to hear them. And I hope to very soon. Will you be dropping a track in advance?
Yeah, it's a concept.
A conceptual track?
It's a song about one day in 1973.
Oh.
When only 2 people died in the whole world.
Sounds like a song filled with hope and passion.
Yeah, there was in the streets that night.
Oh, all right. Well, we've got the FCC pounding on our door now. Bonnie, what about videos?
Why don't you just pay him off with the Camel Cash I hooked you up with?
The Camel Cash, right. What about videos? Will there be videos for Singer's Grave, A Sea of Tongues?
I'm live streaming the inside of my thigh.
And what about MTV? Were you very influenced by MTV? Will there be videos?
We're releasing Smell.
Is that a song?
If you say so, buddy.
Well, there may or may not be a song called The Smell on Singer's Grave, A Sea of Tongues, the new album from Bonnie Prince Billy that you're receiving world premiere news about right here, right now, and an interview with the man himself. Bonnie, it's good to be talking to you.
I don't believe you.
I should have seen that one coming.
But I love you all the same.
Oh. Hey, I love you too, buddy.
And who is this?
This is, my listeners know me as Rock.
Hello? Someone on the line? Who's on my phone?
Bonnie, are you there?
I hear a voice. Is there someone on my phone?
Yes, it's the Q101, and all of our listeners are on your line.
Please identify yourself.
Bonnie, it's Rock and Ryan, Q101, remember?
Right.
Talking about your new album. Very exciting stuff.
If you say so.
Yeah, I mean, a new album from Bonnie Prince Billy, that doesn't happen every month, right?
Well, I could say the same thing about you, but I won't because I'm nice. Unlike some people.
Some people are not nice, it's true.
Some passive-aggressive people.
Yeah.
Certain indirect people I won't mention.
I'd hate to be those people.
Then you would hate your family. Get in
Get
line, sister.
Bonnie, listen, one of the things I've wondered about is, over the years, you've never won, like, a Grammy. Is this something that you think about?
Where'd you find that question? Up a dinner roll's booty hole?
I think your fans would like to know how you feel about the Grammys.
Well, then the fans are going to have to lay down and take it.
Knowing your fans, I'm sure they will.
That ever happened to you, buddy?
What, that people loved me so much that they'd lay down and take it, whatever that means?
Sure.
I've known some love in my time, sure.
September 23rd.
September 23rd. That's right. We want to stay on message here. We've got Bonnie Prince Billy, Singer's Grave, A Sea of Tongues is the new album. And Bonnie, it's been a real special pleasure talking to you today.
Well, that's not true.
As a conversationalist, you're unparalleled.
Like the candy?
We could probably take your answers to this in this interview and make a song out of them. Probably be really popular, huh?
Shut your mouth.
Language, please, Bonnie. I'm just saying that I, like a lot of people out there, really respect your words.
You already admitted that you're ticklish.
Yes, but what does that have to do with my respect for you?
Exactly.
Yep, exactly. Bonnie Prince Billy, the new album is called Singer's Grave, A Sea of Tongues. The release date, according to the man himself, who's here on the line with us, is September 23rd. Bonnie, anything to add?
I gotta go.
Yeah. Okay, well, then let's call this an interview. And once again, great talking to you, Bonnie, and call back anytime.
Give me a kiss. Louder. Higher.
Jeez.
I guess that'll have to do for your last kiss.
Ladies and gentlemen, there's no one like him, Bonnie Prince Billy. Bonnie, you have a good one.
Okay.
All right. Well.
Excuse me.
Okay. Cheers, buddy.
Excuse me, is someone on the phone?
Not that again. All right, so let's,
Who's on the phone?
Can we
Identify yourself.
Can we cut?